A few days ago, I mentioned that winter was coming for Blake Lively, and for some reason, people assumed it was related to my comment made when Justin was still considering amending the complaint. However, he did not amend it. They missed the deadline. Behind the scenes, there has been significant activity, some of which I've been aware of and some not. One thing I haven't been privy to is whether they planned to amend the complaint publicly. Brian Friedman had indicated they would amend it based on certain claims the judge allowed them to argue. However, Leslie Sloan's recent actions might have exposed her in DailyMail, potentially shaking the case. This could give Wayfair an opportunity to present evidence refuting her claims. Leslie stated that Wayfair lied about her to prevent her from speaking to the press about the sexual harassment, SH, and misconduct on the set of It Ends With Us. She claimed Sarah Nathan and Daily Mail reporter James Lassutka provided her with evidence and discovery, sharing a screenshot. She repeatedly insisted she never told anyone, including these reporters, that Blake was shagged by anyone. However, she misses the point. The screenshots and full context of James and Leslie's conversations, shared in the New York lawsuit, filed against the New York Times in California with unredacted reporter names in December, reveal more. These show Leslie's communications and James's response, where he implied, "She didn't tell me anything about SH. She told me it was this." She's lying. James's message suggests Leslie lied. Why would she tell him one thing in August and another in October, then claim SH months later? Leslie thinks this exonerates her, but James's texts call her a liar. Leslie also shared an undated screenshot, allegedly from James to Brian Friedman, sent in January 2025, after the New York Times lawsuit but before the complaint against Blake. In it, James, referred to as James Lassutka, asks Brian to exclude him and Daily Mail from the lawsuit, fearing job loss. The implication is clear. Daily Mail likely threatened James for exposing Leslie as the source of defamatory August articles. News outlets dislike sources being exposed as it deters future whistleblowers. James also provided proof Leslie gave him false information in August 2024. Daily Mail's threat appears tied to both source exposure and potential liability from the lawsuit. They wanted no association with defamation claims. In August 2024, Leslie told James, per Daily Mail articles, that Justin was abusive, chauvinistic, and misogynistic, sidelining Blake and Colleen Hoover. She claimed Blake rewrote scripts at Colleen's demand, and Ryan Reynolds had to salvage the script. Leslie planted these stories to justify Blake's takeover of the film, an unusual move for an actress.